I was listening to something today, in fact. I've actually, for the last few days, it's a big one of those 4-hour podcasts. And they had Steve Ballmer, the ex-CEO of Microsoft. Yeah. And he talks about Microsoft when they were still a small fish. And IBM was the big fish in the thing, you know. Obviously, Microsoft for a long time, until the 2000s, was not an enterprise company like we know it now. They were B2C, most of all, right? Home computers and stuff, yeah. And he says one of the big breakthroughs they had was with IBM when they created an operation system for IBM. But eventually IBM chucked them out. And it was one of those things to say that, in fact, if IBM hadn't chucked them out, Microsoft probably wouldn't be where it is now, right? But one of the things that he says in there is how when you play with the big boys, they bully you so much so that you have no leverage. Yeah. In fact, when they left, they thought it was it for Microsoft. Yep. You know? Yep. And obviously they had to pivot from there. But in that same vein is what you're saying now is that if you play on the big boys and you're not geared to play with the big boys,
they're going to bully you.
Yeah.
You're paying. So let me give you a detour story. So I have this friend of mine. We were at boarding school together, Co-Prestige. He left. He started businesses after matric. Very good friend of mine. And he had a shop. So I remember one of the things, I was doing books for him at some point. And Kofos Loras, very good friend of mine. And he was running the shop.